Okay, we're in Eduyot, Perek Aleph, Mishnah, 10th Mishnah, first chapter of Masechet Eduyot. So we're continuing to discuss, as we talked in the last Mishnah, about Ma'ot Maaser Sheni, money of Maaser Sheni that is brought to Yerushalayim. Remember, Maaser Sheni is brought in the second and third, fifth, and sixth years of the Shemitah cycle. It's a tenth of your produce. You have to bring it to Yerushalayim and eat it there. Or you could transfer the value of the produce to money, take the money to Yerushalayim, and then you use that money to buy food in Yerushalayim, and that's considered eating Kedushat Maaser Sheni. That's Maaser Sheni. But as we learned in the last Mishnah about transferring, how you transfer the money, or the limitations or the requirements of how much money you have to transfer at one time so as not to lose money on Maaser Sheni and the money changing, and in fees, in bank fees. In Israel, we have a lot of bank fees. So now we have the opposite. Now you took the money and you brought it to Yerushalayim, and now you have to use the money in order to buy food. So the question is, how much of that money should you then use? Should you change at a time? Let's go back to our little chart. Okay, there's 192 prutot. The main, the smallest denomination was a pruta. That was a copper pruta, and that was what you used to buy stuff. 192, those in a dinar. 4 dinar is 2 shekel, is 1 selah. There's 4 dinar in a selah. So the Mishnah says, operate selah shama Maaser Sheni b'Yerushalayim. Now you brought your selah to Yerushalayim, because that's the easiest way to carry it, to bring it, because you're carrying a selah, a large denomination, a small amount of coins. And now you want to do poret, you want to exchange it for prutot. Okay? Hamachlif selah biado b'notel prutot. You want to eat them, you want to eat maaser. Beit Shammai says, change the whole thing at one time. Beit Hillel says no. B'shekel kesef, u'b'shekel ma'od. The shekel of it should be in kesef, and the shekel of it should be in ma'od. Let's go back to our chart. Meaning, Beit Hillel says no. Beit Shammai says, do the whole thing. Make it into 192 times 4. You're walking around with 772, 78, I don't remember, prutot. Beit Hillel says no, half. 192 times 3, 384. You get the point. Okay, you do the math in your head. A shekel's worth you keep as money, and a shekel you keep as prutot. Because obviously the challenge is like this: how much should you change at one time? Because let's say if you change too much, if you change more than one time, every time you change money, the money changer takes a fee. So Beit Shammai says, do it all at once, you get one fee. And Hillel says no, because what's going to happen? Maybe you're not going to spend the money. You're not going to stay in the city until you use all the money. You leave them in the bank. You leave them with someone until the next halacha, the next chag. Copper, what's the word? Copper oxidizes, it becomes rotten. So what can you do? You have to change them back. If you want to change it back now because you have too many, you're going to have a problem. So Beit Shammai says, do half, and you leave the other half. Those who judged, who decided before the Chachamim, and who are those people? Really interesting. Shimon ben Azai, Shimon ben Zoma, and Chanana Mitzvi. Pretty unknown, relatively unknown, and the Kahadi adds Chananya ben Chakinai. So look it up in the Gemara in Sanhedrin. Okay, so these Tanaim, okay, they said Bishlosha dinarim kesef u'b'dinar ma'od. Remember we said there are 4 dinars. So 3 dinar you leave kesef, and 1 dinar you turn into money. So let's go back to our chart. So instead of like Beit Shammai, Beit Hillel that says half, Beit Shammai says do the whole thing. Beit Hillel says a shekel, and the Danim Beit Hillel, those other Tanaim said a dinar, and the rest you should leave as kesef for future. Rabbi Akiva says v'shlosha dinarim kesef, u'b'revi'it kesef, u'b'revi'it ma'od. 3 dinarim should be kesef, and the 4th kesef, u'b'revi'it kesef, u'b'revi'it ma'od. Zakati dinar revi'i. So 3 dinarim, 3/4 of the dinarim you do kesef. U'b'dinar she'revi'i lo yikach ela b'revi'ito ma'od. So that 4th dinar, so he says, no, that 4th dinar, you only take that dinar, 1/4 of it you do into ma'od. So you only want to do 1/4 of 192 is 48 prutot at any given time. And you do 1/4 of them. Okay, Ushlosha chalakim kesef and 3/4 are kesef. I don't know what the denomination is. Nimtza, lokech ma'ot echad mishisha asar b'salabun. You only do 1/16, not 1/4. Okay, that's Rabbi Kiva. Rabbi Tarfon Omer, arba aspirei kasef. You should do 4 aspirim of kasef. The dinar is 5 aspirim. Okay, and that's basically about Tanura. A dinar chamisha aspirei, umatbehu be'eretz Yavan. It's a coin in Greece. Sh'adayam koronu aspira. Okay, nimsa hasela esrim aspiro. So if you have a sela, each dinar is 5 aspiros. Okay, so 4 times 5 is there's 20 aspiros in a sela. So therefore, so therefore you do 1/5. I'm sorry. 4 aspiro kesef, aspiro chad nechoshet. Nimsa lokeach echad me'esrim, 1/20. So let's go back. Okay, Beit Shammai says all of it, chol hasela. Beit Hillel says shekel, half. Rabbi Akiva says, Chachamim say, the Danim Chachamim say, Shlosh Adirim, a quarter. Rabbi Akiva says a 16. Rabbi Tarfon says 4 asrei, which is 1/20. Shammai says, Yanichena bechanut b'yochalkana. You don't change anything. Rather, put it in the store. Lo yichalak klala pruto. You give it to the guy. You give it to the business owner. You give it to the general store owner or the rest of who's also got a restaurant. Shema yishkach b'yaser tan chulin. Maybe if you get pruto, you're going to accidentally buy chulin. You're not going to buy kodesh. You gave it to the store owner. And he just keeps taking off your bill. And when the sela is over, you give him another sela. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harab Simcha ben Yitzchak. Have a great day.